So I've had a lot of questions about a back to school look for younger middle schooler people, and I have come up with one. I'm not wearing it right now. I just have foundation on and concealer. The lighting's a little funky right now because it's gloomy outside, so my face looks a little bit darker. But if you see me in pictures, my face doesn't look like I have like dark circles, and plus like the camera's at a little bit of an angle, so whatever. Okay, so I've already applied my concealer and my foundation. I used my Benefit Erase Paste with a concealer brush, my Smashbox with my Kabuki, and then I just have a Perfect World underneath. Again, find a face regimen that works for you. Use your normal foundation, concealer. I have other videos to that for my tutorial for younger kids. Not kids, middle school, young teens, people who are just getting into makeup. So let's get started with the actual look, because in my other videos I didn't really focus on eyeshadow or like anything that has to do really with the eyes, and so I figured it'd be fun for, you know, like a first back to school look, come in with a little bit of a bang and have a little bit of something done with your eye, but without making it look too overdone or having to spend too much time on it. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to use an eye primer. There's all sorts of different primers that you can use. So I'm just applying it on the inner corner, both on the top and the bottom, because that's the only place we're applying shadow, is just in the inner corner. So, well, and then a little bit on top. So if you want to go all over, I'm just going to kind of blend mine all over, but you only really need to concentrate in the inner corner. So I have that. I put a little bit on my brow bone. And then next, we're going to just take a white eyeliner. This is Rimmel London's Soft Kohl, and this is in white. Pure white. It's number 71. And what I'm going to do, let's see if I can zoom in for you guys. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put the white right on the inner corner, and then just as you work it, just kind of smudge it in as you go. That way you don't have like a huge clump. And the cool thing about this look is technically you don't need a brush. Technically. Okay, so I'm just kind of smudging that on the inner corner of my eye. And this is going to be a base for our eyeshadow. And kind of the cool thing about working with white eyeshadow is it opens up your eye and it makes you look more awake. Okay, and then I'm just going to drag it a little bit underneath my brow bone. Just a little bit. And it already looks like I'm a little bit more alert, a little bit more awake. It's a little chunky right here, so I'm just blending it out with my finger. And it just kind of brightens up your eye a little bit, just with the white eyeliner. So I'm just going to repeat it to the other side. And this is a good trick just for like almost any look, and I'm sure you've all seen it, but it's just kind of like my little spin on it. So I have that as my base. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a shimmery white eyeshadow. I'm using my 88 palette. I try to use products that you guys can get your hands on. Okay, and I'm just going to use my 88 palette, and I am going to take, I don't know what I want to take. I'm going to take the very, very top corner. So this is the shimmer palette, and I'm just going to take this color right here. And then I'm going to just take a little brush. You can use your finger again if you want, but I'm going to use a brush. And I'm just going to get a little bit in there on my pencil brush. This is a MAC 219, and I'm just going to pack it in to the corners. And then blend a little bit with your finger. And then you can blend it in to the rest of your eye, but just keep it, the main of it, concentrated in your inner corners. Okay, and then do your other side. Make sure it's about even. And then just take a little bit and then run it up by your brow bone. And this just kind of gives your eye a little bit of a pop. And it's just kind of like a little bit of a fun, and a lot of people will notice it, and I get a lot of compliments when I wear this look. So, okay. And it looks a little bit intense when you're up close, but actually when you back it up, it kind of like almost makes your eyes just open up a little bit towards the light. Now, I'm not done with this look, because otherwise it looks a little weird when I just have it just like this. I'm actually gonna get a blending brush and just blend it out really fast. That way it's not so clumped up. I usually use a different white, so. Okay, so that's all blended out and your face already looks brighter. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just curl my lashes. You can use any curly eyelash curler that you want. And this is a great way how to get like different, like a more volume in your lashes, make it look better without having to wear false lashes. So curling your lashes is a fantastic way how to give your lashes an instant boost. And then just use your favorite mascara, whatever you want. Again, I suggest always, always, always waterproof when you are going to school or even for everyday use, because again, you never know what life is going to throw at you. This is Maybelline Lash Stiletto. It's not waterproof, but that's a risk I'm going to take. I don't suggest taking it for your first day of school because nothing would be more embarrassing on your first day of school than to have raccoon eyes by the end. Okay, so I have my mascara done, and as you can see, it kind of just like brightened up my entire face and let more light into my eyes, and it's just a really easy, fast, simple look. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a like light pink blush, nothing too much, and I'm going to just take that with a small whatever blush brush you want to use. I'm using my 180, and I'm just going to put that on the apples of my cheeks. Now don't go too heavy, but get it so you get a nice rosy glow. So just on the apples of your cheeks, if you want to know where they are, just smiling. There they are. Mine are really, really pronounced. And you can top it off with your favorite lip gloss. I, on the other hand, prefer tinted lip conditioner, so I'm just using one of those. And this just almost adds just almost like a gloss to my lips. But it's whatever you prefer. Just use a light color. No lipstick, not necessary. And if you have setting powder, is always, always, always a nice thing, especially when you're going to school and you kind of want your makeup to last all day, because I'm not a big fan of reapplying. I'm not. And so what I like to do is I like to just get a good setting powder or a translucent powder, whatever, and just kind of go over my entire face. That way it sets everything lightly over the eye. And that way I don't have to worry about my makeup pooping out on me halfway through the day. And this, in my opinion, is a very nice back to school look. Oops, I got powder all over the place. This is a nice back to school look without looking too overdone. I don't know, I think it's very age appropriate for a young teen, middle schooler, first day of school, or even for anyone. I'd rock this look. Actually, I'm gonna rock this look today. So I hope it's been helpful, and as always, pictures in the blog, more information, what I use, what I suggest. Yeah, check out the blog. Don't forget to subscribe, and I hope you all have a wonderful first day of school. Bye.